When I was probably about 13 years old, my dad gave me an Apple II Plus. At that point, it was very, kind of had to write your own programs. There weren't a lot of options. I lost interest because you really couldn't do so much with it. I kind of forgot about computers. I finished college in 1990, and that's the time when computers got interesting again. I learned to edit video. I learned basic programming. I was working with all sorts of sensors and speaker systems. I came across John Conway's Game of Life, which was the first cellular automata program. And it's a set of rules that govern a matrix of points. Each point has 8 neighbors, and those points can either be on or off, 0 or 1. It's a binary system. From his very simple rules, these very complex patterns could emerge. Certain patterns could reproduce themselves. And that really got my attention. I finally was able to begin digesting all of that and deciding which of these tools I wanted to use. It turned out that I could do a tremendous amount with light. A very small amount of information, I could produce very interesting artwork. In terms of inspiration, certainly very interested in the work of artists that are interested in systems and different structures and rules, things like geometry, for instance. That has very specific rules, but from that you can create very elaborate structures. The second light piece I ever made was using Conway's rules for the Game of Life. I made a portrait of his rules. And from that point on, I was able to create my own rules and my own code that had these behaviors using a minimal means to be able to produce a kind of something larger. Systems that have these underlying essences in which there's something at work. You may look at something and say, well, it's completely random or it's too complex to understand. But when you start to look at it, you're creating a picture and reassembling all these bits and pieces. And in a way, it's expanding, becoming a much richer, fuller, I'm not sure what you would even call it, but like a set of data that you can match to something that you know or something that you've experienced, but that is very compelling and that it's hard to not look at because it kind of gets you and you know it and you want to know more. And so there's this mystery and this desire to know it.